Hi guys. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm wanting to do, I haven't done a lot of tomahawk stuff in a while. And since I just got this new Ultimate knife, and it's just perfect for anything to do with knife and hawk, I'm going to try to use it. So here we go. Some things that you have to understand about tomahawk and knife. This style was pretty common in the Revolutionary and Indian War era. It did survive in certain isolated places in the Civil War, but most of it was Revolutionary War, Indian War, French and Indian War, War of 1812, Mexican War, that type of thing. Reason for that is most of your soldiers were outdoorsmen, and let's face it, most of your outdoorsmen had a knife and an axe. Okay, so they used knife and hawk. So that's kind of where this style came from. Of course, the Native Americans used it, who most likely taught it to the outdoorsmen of the era, but we're not going to get all into history per se. We're just going to get into how we use the darn thing. Okay, so you have to understand that apart, they're great weapons, but when you combine them and use them together, wow, there's some really cool stuff that you can do with them. So anyway, we're going to go off of the basic 9 attacks. Okay, so if you remember the 9 attacks being the attack here, the attack here, the attack here, the attack here, the attack coming up, the attack coming up, and then the strike to the front. If you were to use those same 9 attacks with both knife and hawk, it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, be like that. Notice how every attack I use both the knife and the hawk. Sometimes the knife came first. If my left hand was forward, the knife came first. If my right hand was forward, the hawk came first. Okay? So either way, you have both the knife and the hawk attacking at the same time. Whenever my hips moved, okay? Whenever my hips moved. See how this works? Alright, with one motion of my hip, I have 2 attacks coming, okay? One motion of the hip, boom, boom, okay? One motion of the hip, boom, boom, okay? Alright, now with that understanding, let's go ahead and get into the basic 9 defenses, and we'll go from there. So, anyway, the first one is the attack to the face with attack 1. Okay, so I'm going to block it with the knife here, coming across the tomahawk to the neck. 1. Okay, for the next one, it's going to come this way. All right, so I'm blocking it with the hawk here, trapping it down, and stabbing into the neck here. Okay, so basically it's a stab, blocking it down, blocking it, pulling it down, stabbing into the neck. 2. All right, defense 3. I'm going to bring a knife up. I'm going to block here with it. It's just going to be one of those. Okay. The reason why I can block here and block strong is because my entire body is behind it and everything. Okay? So, this is a strong one. Coming forward, striking to the neck. 3. One coming here. Okay? I'm going to step backwards. Same thing here. I'm going to let my hawk catch it right here. And then what I do, I'm going to stab to the neck here. Okay? 4. Now, The next one is going to come up under. Okay, it's going to be one of those. All right. So if that happens, I'm going to come down with my knife here, stepping to the side, smashing to the head. Okay. So it'll be a boom type motion. Okay. For this one, okay. So now we're at 6. I'm going to swing my hand and my hawk downward, stepping to the side, getting it out of my way, and I'm going to stab straight into the face. So it's going to be a boom. One of those. Boom. Okay? Alright. Now to the over the top. Alright. What's going to happen is as that attack's coming in, I'm going to go ahead, block it, and just basically smack it out of the way with my knife. Just bash it out of the way, and then smash the head with the hawk. Okay? 7. Next one, it's going to come up. It's going to be coming up under like this. Alright? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step to the side, and I'm going to smash my knife down to try to pin that attack right there. Okay? And I'm just going to take my axe and I'm going to smash straight into their face. Using the top of the axe, I'm just going to smash straight into their face. So it's going to be 1, 2, one of those movements. Okay? Now then, for the stab. Okay. Most of the time, if it's a stab, it can be negated by your very stance. Here's what I mean. My knife is not held this way. It's held at an angle. Okay? So that if a stab comes, my knife's already in the position to push it and myself as I step out of the way, and then attack with the axe. So a lot of it is really already done by my stance. He's going to attack up here. He is not going to stab below. If he does stab below, then I just come back here. Okay? Either way, either one gives my opponent with pretty much the same thing, an axe to the face. Okay? So, if he comes above my knife, I'm going to step to the side and swing the axe here. Okay? If he comes below, I'm going to come here and swing across this way. Okay? So,
I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your time. Defend your homes wisely.